Thank you. I'm really glad I have this opportunity to tell you something about myself. And here's my speech. On December 31st, 1979, at the last hours of 1970s, I was born. According to my parents, my first impression with the world must be breathtaking. Why? Because it took a heavy slap from my grandma on my bottom to make me realize I need to cry as hard as I could to get air into my tiny lungs. For a baby, I guess I was unusually quiet. Sometimes I would lie in my crib, looking at the ceiling, and remaining motionless for quite a long time. It must have occurred quite a few times that my mother was really worried that I might be mentally disabled. And of course later, after years, when I could talk to her, I tell her I must be thinking about some philosophical questions like, who am I? Where am I from? Time flies. I had already graduated from high school. Because of my excellent performance in the National College entrance examination, I got enrolled in one of the best business schools in Beijing and started my 4-year study over there. During the 4-year study, I developed the habit of reading all kinds of English materials from English novels and English magazines. Because at the end of 1990s, we still had very limited exposure to foreign media in China, and all those readings gave me a new portal to the outside world. And through all those readings, I practiced my English, and at the same time, I got in touch with in-depth analysis about different issues that would be too sensitive to discuss on the state-owned media. At the same time, I had more confidence to back up my own opinions when I had a discussion with my foreign friends. After my graduation of college, I managed to get a position in a foreign firm called Ernst & Young, which is one of the big 4 accounting firms. And as an auditor, I worked around the clock. I traveled all around the country, and dragging around some chunky books in my suitcase is not a very attractive idea to me. So I started to rely more on electronic books that I could find online. And whenever I was waiting for a report from a client, or I'm like sitting on the plane, I would pop up my laptop and to read whatever interests me. After 4 years of work, I started my MBA study in US. And here, besides reading all the cases and the course packs assigned by the professors, I still managed to find time to read also to listen to audiobooks when I commuted between school and home. Looking back all those years, I think my reading has taken very different forms, from the novels, magazines, to right now the audiobooks. But one thing remains the same: is that's my desire to know, to understand the world, how it works, and at the same time, it has brought me from my hometown to Beijing, and then from Beijing to US. My life has ups and downs, but I guess the pursuit of knowledge will remain all the same for me during the rest of my life. Thank you.